So here's what I do. I take people that are ready for it and willing, from focusing on the outside of the big filter, of the big block, that we all carry in us. They all look different, but they are blocking our truth and our essence and our connection to source from our everyday experience. So I help people move their focus from outside of that block where it all seems random, doesn't make sense, there's no purpose in it, it's confusing, you get lost, you get triggered, you get angry, you shake your fist at the universe, all that stuff shows up in relationship, in your health, and misalignment in what job you do. You don't find enjoyment or excitement or inspiration in either of those fields, or just very limited aliveness. So what I do is I take you from that side of your focus into like what is actually there before you filter it, which is amazing potential, and all the guidance and all the clarity are exactly there. And then you are in power. You're in charge of your life. You're creating it. You're in the driver's seat. Awesome, amazing. And that has nothing to do with control, but with soul alignment. So how do we get there? It's the question I hear a lot. There's the 3 steps for soul alignment. One is be you. Find out who you really are. Second is learn how to turn triggers into gold, into actual pieces of wisdom and guidance. Because mostly we are autopilot, and every trigger we try to avoid or go into conflict mode or whatever, this is not getting us anywhere. We are working on going beyond that into the alchemy of transforming triggers into gold. Third would be look at everything as if it was the first time. And that is not easy, because we all feel like, oh, I've seen that before, and I've done that before, and we don't look at life as the miracle it is anymore on all levels. And then life gets boring and confusing again, and we're just like dulled, like it's just like there's no sharpness, no like real experience. It's more just like trudging through life. So, and how does it happen? I think there's a lot of modalities that we can use, as in sound, meditation, breath, talking even can be very helpful. So we have a lot of concession. I'll be guiding you, and I'll be guided through being in the moment and being very present and becoming present. Actually, I'll be the witnesser in which the unfolding can happen, and so I'm the safe space, spacious, just there. And it's amazing what comes up when you're in that field. And so that's one part. And the second part is everyone can do that by themselves, no doubt, except I've never seen anybody who did it. And the reason is, if you're like me, you're just all inspired, like, oh, this sounds so cool, Bjorn. I'll go home and do it. And then you're at home alone, and shit hits the fan, and you're like, oh, fuck this. I'm just it's a little easier to grab a beer right now or turn on the TV or whatever it is you're doing. And before you know it, one day you didn't do it, and then you're like, oh, well, I might as well not do it, period. So it's easy. Happens to me too. So to have somebody who's mentoring you there, holding you accountable and holding you in that space, and is really, and this is what I am, I'm totally invested in you being 100% successful in this endeavor. The other one is to be working with somebody, or to be in the field of somebody who already knows that stuff. So this might be a little bit hocus pocus for you, but it is, like even physically, a fact that in the field of yes, you can, because I could and I already did it, It's way easier to get there than the field of a bunch of people, majority, maybe 99% of the people, maybe more even. They're like, oh, you will never be able to do that. This is impossible. You can't do it, Held by that energy, you just like, sooner or later, you cave in because it's hopeless, Whereas if you're working with somebody who knows their shit because they live their shit and they embody their knowledge, then the inspiration doesn't only come over through all kinds of modalities, but it just energetically will just waft into you, around you, will hold you, will guide you, will nourish you. And really, it is possible to do it by yourself. But please tell me if you're successful, when you are. So I have one case study that did it, So good luck with it. And I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm ready when you are. And I would love to at least get on a call and just talk about what's working and what's not working in your life and where you want to be. And so that's why I schedule a free call for you if you want to. Just go into the link below. And it's very easy. We got you through the process, and I'm happy to see you on the other end. All right, much love. Ciao.